Good morning, good afternoon. This is Andrew Davis with Holland America Line. I'm a senior manager on our national account team. I want to thank you today for joining me for the webinar on our South America and Antarctica cruises for the launch of our November 2025 through March 2026 program. Couple of housekeeping notes just to let you all know the webinar is being recorded. So if for some reason you need to jump off early or you're joining late, don't worry, you can replay this. And additionally, if you have any questions, we'll have time at the end of the webinar for questions and answers. Please use your questions box to submit those questions at any time during the webinar, but we'll cover those at the end. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started now. Again, any questions, please drop those in the chat box. All right, so the top 5 reasons to cruise South America and Antarctica with Holland America Line. First of all is our award-winning personalized service where guests enjoy gracious, genuine, warmly attentive onboard service. They can experience the grandeur of cruising with the personal care and connection that make any place that they're with us feel like home. We offer immersive shore excursions where guests can swim with sea lions, stroll South American capitals, or spend up to 7 days exploring the Galapagos Islands, Machu Picchu, and more on our in-depth Overland tours, which I'll share more information about throughout the webinar. And then number 3 is our spectacular scenic cruising. So from tumbling glaciers to majestic marine mammals to astounding Antarctica ice shelves, guests can take in the unparalleled natural beauty of the Chilean fjords, the Drake Passage, and more on board our ships. And as you can see from the picture on your screen, we actually, when we're scenic cruising in this region, we actually are able to open up the bow of the ships and guests can go out on the bow and enjoy the location much more up close and personal with Holland America Line. And of course, we offer authentic cultural experiences where guests can visit an indigenous tribe, meet a real Chilean cowboy, learn to craft a traditional Panama hat, or enjoy an intimate dinner at an Argentine closed-door restaurant. And then like all of our voyages, we always feature fresh regional cuisine where guests can enjoy fresh, locally sourced specialties such as Chilean salmon, stuffed empanadas, and world-renowned wines, including Malbecs and more. Oops. All right, sorry, my computer is lagging just a little bit. I apologize. All right, there we go. And then the iconic sites of South America include the Galapagos Islands, where guests can spend up to 5 days amid this volcanic archipelago, unspoiled landscapes, colorful plants, and one-of-a-kind ecosystems. It's home to a bounty of incredible wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. And then Machu Picchu, this is where guests can immerse themselves in the timeless history and intangible magic of this wondrous ancient citadel with steep terrains, intricate stone construction, and breathtaking natural grandeur. And then, of course, the Torres del Paine, and it means National Park, which means Towers of Blue. And this is where guests can discover the best of Chilean Patagonia's glacier lakes, granite spires, windswept plains, and diverse wildlife on our 6-day overland tour of the national park, as well as the some of the glaciers in the area. And then, of course, Iguazu Falls. One of the reasons guests really want to go to this region and have an in-depth experience is over the land is the spectacular of the crashing wild waterfalls, emerald rainforest, enchanting wildlife, and ever-present rainbows. And this is over on our in-depth shore excursion from Buenos Aires. So our South American scenic cruising is truly a feast for the senses, from where guests can see icy blue glaciers, snow-covered landscapes, and the mighty marine mammals that call these waterways home. Here, guests can hear the mighty rush of waterfalls cascading down soaring slopes, or the stark, haunting silence of the imposing Antarctic peninsula. Guests can feel the rumbles beneath their feet as ice chunks break off from their shelves and come crashing down to the waters below. And they can taste the salt on their lips as the fresh air envelopes them in the sheer unbridled grandeur of the end of the world. On our 2025-2026 South American and Antarctic itineraries, this is going to allow guests to visit 16 stunning UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the UNESCO Biosphere Reserves. This area is designated by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. This esteemed collection represents the best of human heritage and the natural world. Guests can discover a treasure trove of must-see landmarks, from southern Peru's mysterious Nazca lines to the diverse terrain and abundant wildlife of Argentina's Valdez Peninsula, and the architectural and cultural diversity of Valparaiso, which is Chile's historic seaport. So on our 22-day South American and Antarctica itineraries, this is where guests can really discover South America's captivating capitals as they journey between sunny Santiago and bustling Buenos Aires. An overnight stay gives guests more time to explore Buenos Aires' grand architectural and lively neighborhoods and vibrant tango culture, or they can venture inland to call on the world's largest waterfall system, Iguazu Falls. Guests can visit UNESCO sites, national parks, and the windswept Falkland Islands, home to more penguins than people, or they can spend 6 days uncovering the wonders of the Torres del Paine National Park and the Perito Moreno, sorry, I'm slaughtering these names, glacier on an immersive overland tour. All right, so awe-inspiring Antarctica. This guests when they're cruising with us are going to spend 4 extraordinary days cruising the bays, the islands, and the inlets of the White Continent during their Holland America Line Antarctic experience. They're going to bask in pure wild nature amid this otherworldly land masses, towering icebergs, massive glaciers, and untouched landscapes. They can marvel at creatures great and small, from soaring terns to playful penguins waddling along rocky shores and massive marine mammals slipping silently through the Southern Ocean. Guests can take in the raw grandeur and power of the earth as our onboard experts offer tips on how to get the most out of this once-in-a-lifetime polar passage. Our 14-day Southern America passage really offers jaw-dropping natural wonders. Guests can enjoy scenic cruising through the iconic Chilean fjords, the Drake Passage, and Cape Horn, as well as the less traveled waterways as Glacier Alley and the Cockburn and Beagle channels. They can marvel at Patagonia's stunning mountains, glaciers, volcanoes, and waterfalls. They want to keep a watch out for wildlife on board and ride horseback through the countryside, fly fish the fjords, visit the world's largest penguin colony, and there's so much more I'm sure that they can experience with us. Now, guests can certainly dive deeper into the world of Buenos Aires, both on our South American passage and our South American and Antarctica itineraries, including an overnight stay in Buenos Aires, a city that dances to a rhythm of its own. It's the birthplace of tango. Argentinian's dynamic capital seems to burst with passion and energy from every quaint cafe, sprawling green space, and lively city square. Guests can discover Buenos Aires for themselves on one of our fascinating short excursions, taking in the mosaic of the unique neighborhoods, world-class restaurants, and old world ambiance mixed with the South American flair. And then guests on our 17-day Panama Canal and Inca discovery, guests can experience an engineering marvel. They're going to call on South American capitals and venture on an unforgettable overland adventure to Machu Picchu, the Galapagos Islands, or both. This sweeping journey either departs from or arrives in Fort Lauderdale, making it easy to explore some of the world's most thrilling destinations right from a North American departure point. Guests will transit the pioneering Panama Canal, keeping watch for sloths, monkeys, toucans, and more. And guests can enjoy an overnight stay in Panama City and 2 in Lima to let them delve deeper into these charming, charismatic capitals with unique local charm. On these itineraries, again, earlier I mentioned when we're going through scenic cruising destinations like the Panama Canal, we actually open up the bow of the ship, and guests can go out on the bow of the ship as we pass through the passages. It's an incredible up close and personal experience. And then Lima, this is where guests can really lose themselves. And on our Panama Canal and Inca Discovery itineraries, we include 2 back-to-back overnight stays in Lima. Lima's this is where colonial meets contemporary in Peru's vibrant capital. Innovative restaurants, thriving art galleries, and UNESCO-listed city center come together to create a kaleidoscope of culture and culinary wonders. For those wishing to venture further afield, this is the gateway to Machu Picchu and the glorious Galapagos Islands that we offer overland programs through Holland America Line that you can add on to your guests' experience when they're cruising with us in this destination. And then, of course, Panama Canal. On our Panama Canal and Inca Discovery itineraries, we include a full transit of the jaw-dropping Panama Canal, which consists of 3 locks. The Miraflores locks are the closest to Panama City and to the Pacific Ocean. And after guests enter these locks, they're going to feel the 2 chambers raise the ship up 54 feet above sea level to Lake Miraflores and watch the cement walls rise as the water falls beneath them. It's really a unique experience on this one through the Miraflores locks. The next set is the Pedro Miguel locks. This is a single chamber which raises the ship up 31 feet to Lake Gatun. And then, of course, the last set of locks is the Gatun Lakes. These are the closest to the Atlantic Ocean. There's 3 chambers which lower the ship down a total of 85 feet back to sea level. So really a unique experience. And then, of course, let's talk a little bit more about our overland experience with the Galapagos Islands. Now, guests can leave the marvels of the mainland behind as they journey to a land lost in time. This is available on our Panama Canal and Inca Discovery itineraries. Our Galapagos Islands overland tours are your client's ticket to this pristine paradise's abundance of unparalleled wildlife. While the giant Galapagos tortoises are undoubtedly its most famous ambassadors, this region is also home to the blue-footed bobbies, Sally Lightfoot crabs, marine iguanas, and a host of other creatures, amazing creatures not found anywhere else on Earth. And then the other overland experience that we offer is Machu Picchu. This is where guests can venture 7,874 feet above sea level to unravel the secrets behind the lost city of the Incas. Guests on our Panama Canal and Inca Discovery cruises have the option to spend 3 to 4 days in Cusco. This is the former capital of the mighty Inca Empire, and it's the gateway to Machu Picchu. Guests can let us handle the logistics while they peruse colorful local markets, admire Spanish colonial architecture, and contemplate the Inca's remarkable technical powers while basking in the 600-year-old citadel's breathtaking beauty and mesmerizing mystique. And then, of course, our collector's voyages offer even more South America and Antarctica with our flexible, thoughtful, designed collector's voyages. These unique itineraries combine back-to-back sailings into one seamless journey that allows you to create the perfect extended vacation for your clients. The Panama Canal Inca South America Discovery is 31 days, and then that's from Fort Lauderdale to Buenos Aires, and then adding on the additional 31 days back from Buenos Aires to Fort Lauderdale allows clients to really dive deep into this destination through this collector's voyage. And I want to just introduce you to our Oosterdam ship. This is the ship that will be sailing our 2025-2026 itineraries in this region. This is where guests really can experience high style on the high seas aboard the Oosterdam. It's with gracious service, contemporary finishes, and dedicated beauty. It's a hands down favorite. This mid-sized Vista class ship is perfect for navigating South America and Antarctica's captivating channels, stunning straits, and fascinating fjords with ease while containing a wealth of dining and entertainment venues. The ship carries 1,964 guests and also offers 2 pickleball courts as well as 6 world-class dining venues. Guests can unpack once with ease amid our gracious storage space and ensure peace of mind with our insecure in-room safes. Pack as much or little as they wish with our flexible laundry packages and leave the daily housekeeping to us while they unwind with the massage shower heads, pamper themselves with our toiletries, and drift comfortably off to sleep on our Mariner Dreams beds. The comfortable staterooms offer, the Ocean offers very comfortable staterooms in both inside or ocean view staterooms, or they can spread out in a veranda or even treat themselves in upgrading to one of our elegant suites, including our Neptune and Pinnacle suites, which offer a host of perks that are only offered in these class of suites, including access to the Neptune Lounge, fresh flowers in their cabins, premium bathrobes, and again, those personal concierge services as well. And the dining on board Oosterdam, guests can find everything from fresh seafood, specialty coffees, and craft cocktails to burgers, pasta, and fresh-made desserts. Of course, guests are going to enjoy a taste of South America and Antarctica with our fresh local ingredients such as Chilean salmon, dulce de leche, and locally made empanadas. We offer 24-hour room service, main dining room, as well as a few specialty restaurants, including Pinnacle Grill and Canaletto. And then with our new port to table, at Holland America Line, our cuisine goes beyond the plate with native fresh fish and ingredients sourced directly from those who know them best. Our dedicated dining tells the story of each region through its unique flavors, from Peruvian ceviche to Patagonian toothfish. If they're looking for even more authentic taste in this region, our immersive shore excursions include a number of fun and delicious culinary tours where guests can sample Peruvian pisco, Argentinian roast meats, and Uruguayan olive oil, as well as other tasty tidbits. And our Global Fresh Fish program that we just recently announced, it's the first of its kind. It offers 80 plus varieties of fresh fish sourced locally across our worldwide network of ports. We now have a fresh fish ambassador, Iron Chef Masahara Morimoto. He has created a new series of new menu items in the main dining room, plus a fleet-wide pop-up restaurant and an upcoming fresh catch fish of the day across all of our regional menus, including in our Lido market, where we'll feature a fresh fish special as well. And then let's talk about activities. Guests can begin their day with a meditative Tai Chi session on deck, a spin class in the fitness center, or a stroll around our teak promenade decks. They can make new friends on the pickleball court, and the Oosterdam offers 2 pickleball courts. They can actually paint a masterpiece at one of our guided painting sessions. And then once the sun goes down, guests can try their luck in the casino, catch an interactive game show, or even dance the night away at our award-winning music clubs on board, including Billboard On Board and BB King Blues. And then, of course, spa. You know, a cruise wouldn't be a cruise without a spa. And this is where guests can really recharge in secluded luxury at our outdoor retreat or indulge in our thermal suite and hydro pool at the spa and saloon. Guests can soak in the sun and let our attentive crew bring them a cooling drink as they sit back and relax in a private sanctuary. We offer a full plethora and menu of spa services, as well as our private cabana rentals as well. And then as we're opening up South America and Antarctica for bookings for 2020, 2025, 2026, we have, it does include the Habitat early booking bonus. So guests who book the South America and Antarctica cruise early, they may be eligible for the Habitat early booking bonus. So for a limited time, the Habitat includes, the Habitat bookings include the shore excursion, specialty dining, credit, plus a low price guarantee. Plus, with the early booking bonus, Habitat guests get free prepaid gratuity or crew appreciation, as well as free upgrades to the elite beverage package and premium Wi-Fi. And this is available for a limited time on all 2025 and 2026 South America and Antarctica cruise itineraries that we've shared with you. And this is a limited time. It can go away at any given point. So I highly recommend that if you have clients looking at these itineraries, you share this information because you're getting a lot of free upgrades with this early booking bonus Have It All. And then, of course, let's talk about our small affinity groups. You know, at Holland America Line, our unique connections programs for affinity groups of 24 guests or fewer is available on all cruises except for our grand voyages. The perks include a tour conductor to guest ratio of 1 to 10, as well as 2 additional GAP or group amenity program points. We also offer family reunion package, which is a great choice for any destination around the world, including Alaska, as this is perfect for multi-generational families. And then, of course, for groups, again, we have all different types of additional amenities that you can add on. And the groups program is perfect for pickleball clubs, quilting and knitting groups, bridge players, dance camps, wine and cheese tasting groups, and so much more. And this is an incredible program that I highly recommend, if you're not familiar with, that you connect with your business development manager and they can give you more information about our connections program for small affinity groups. This is really an opportunity to where you can grow your business the fastest is through promoting groups. And with that, I just want to thank you again for your time today. If you have any questions, now would be a great time for you to drop those in the chat. If you have questions later as you're watching this recording of this webinar, or they come up in your mind later, please reach out to any of our sales team members. We are happy to help you successfully close one of these itineraries for 2025, 2026. I don't see that any questions have come in yet, but we'll just kind of hang out here for a few minutes and see if anyone has any questions that come in. It looks like a question has come in. So someone's asking, what is the cost of Club Orange? So to give a little bit of information before I answer the cost. So Club Orange is available to any guest. It's an upgrade to, it's an upgrade for clients if they want to add on some special amenities. So Club Orange would give clients additional amenities that are not included in their cruise price, including a special dining area, and the dining room, dedicated dining space. It gets them priority seating in the dining room. It gets them priority boarding when they board the ship. It also gives them some complimentary same category or same cabin type category upgrade. And it really varies on the length of the cruise. So the best thing to do, and the price is based on the length of the cruise. It is very limited availability for Club Orange. So I recommend that you connect with our reservations team, or you can also look for a flyer on onesourcecruising.com. There's a flyer with the information on what's included. The pricing is not listed there because it does vary based on the length of the cruise. I hope that answers your question. And if there's any other questions, please feel free to drop those in the the questions box, and I'll be happy to answer those. But if not, I think I don't see any more questions coming in at this time. Again, if you have any questions that were not answered or needed any additional information regarding our itineraries in South America and Antarctica, please reach out to any member of our sales team. We're happy to assist you. And again, with that, thank you so much for joining us today, and everyone have a wonderful afternoon.